Yeah, so the TLDR of it is we just shot an unarmed man in the back. The long story is he kind of deserved it and was a traitor, but yeah. I still, neither option really feels right, which is why I took so long to decide and try and make it as, you know, seamless as I could, but yeah, I don't know. In the long run, you're left with kind of like two shitty options. One is letting him get away, the other one is killing him, and yeah. I wish there was a system or something where we could do things differently, but we can't. Either way, we're now going to do Thane's little thing here. I suppose we need to go and find his son, so for that we talk to Bailey once again.
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
Right. What exactly is a duct rat? Although I think it's a little bit self-explanatory, but do explain anyway.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
Jesus, Samara was really right about the darker places of this
I've heard enough.
citadel.
Mouse is usually upstairs
Jeez.
outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
Why would you help? Well, other than the fact that he owes me a fair bit, and that I'm a Spectre, I can't really imagine why. Yeah, let's get
We
started.
better hurry then.
I imagine he has some personal
Didn't tell
reasons as
him
well.
that Kolyak plans to assassinate someone.
We're gonna stop him before that happens, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Shepard.
Yeah, besides him knowing might affect his actions, let's say, and just how he intends on how he intends on helping us.
And this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I really should start saying one of my favorite stores on the Citadel, and then, you know.
This is depressing. How about we find a terrain and beat the crap out? I'll always mention.
Were that not a crime, that would have been ever so slightly hilarious. Okay, where is he, though? So this would be Sins of the Father, right? Near Darkstar on the upper market level, yeah. I assume... I assume upper market level means literally just up as well. Right. Hello.
What'll it be?
I want the strongest thing you have.
Easy enough.
Let's blend into the crowd a little bit.
It's green.
I'm guaranteed to knock you on your ass. Unless you're Dextro DNA like me. If you are, it'll kill you. Anything else?
I'm done for now.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Yeah, well, I did want one more thing, but apparently I'm not going to find it here. Isn't that Darkstar Lounge? Rodham Expeditions. I want to just check. There he is. Okay. I want to just check, just in case. Yeah, this was the thing I visited already. Okay, yeah, never mind. We've done enough of blending into the
sure.
local area.
We'll
Let's
get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you? Oh shit, Krios. I thought you were tired. Commander Shepard.
No, he's here
I
to.
thought you died. What do you want with me?
Yeah, quite the day, isn't it?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
We need you to answer some questions.
The people I work for. Look, I can't answer questions for just anybody.
But you can for me. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for?
We don't have time for this.
God, Thane, help me.
Help me, Mouse. My son is out there, in the dark.
That's why I carried for him. I thought you'd want me to. Please.
Explain.
He came in, said he was looking for work. He had a hollow of me, the one you took, Krios. I put the word out. Use your old contacts. Elias wanted to hire him. Elias Kellum.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah, right. When Kellum finds out what I've done, I won't live long. And I can't do anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Yeah. I mean... I want to sort of... I have a natural sort of instinct to defend my crew members, if that makes sense, yeah? So I want to be like, you know, it's not your fault, it's all tried. But no, this one is kind of your fault. I mean, you left your own kid and...
And this is my favorite store on the
It
Citadel.
just... Nothing... You share the responsibility of the path he went down, because you weren't there to show him any better, right? He was your responsibility to bring up, and you didn't do that, so... Yeah, I mean, there's really not much... I guess the one redeeming quality is you're trying to make things right now, but it doesn't excuse what you did in the past, so...
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways.
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, And if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Okay. Is that him?
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
I was gonna say good cop, bad cop. That's exactly what we. You be good cop, you be bad cop. No, you're gonna be the good cop.
Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
I'm supposed to stop talking. Oh. I should have gone with being the good cop, right? Because that's sort of... I messed up. I may have slightly
Bailey has
messed up.
nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
Your advocate hasn't arrived. We're trying to find him.
I'm not saying a damn word until he's here. You two are in way over your head.
Pay attention, Mr. Kellum.
That wasn't a good idea, kid. That is gonna cost you.
Control your temper. We want him to talk. Sorry. My associate gets a little excited during interrogations.
Me again, asshole. Every punch is
Works for me.
No! Do you know what I'll do to you when I get out of here?
Keep it up, tough guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell.
Ease up. He's no use to us dead.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
Joram! Joram Talid. Dorian in the 800 blocks.
He's unconscious. No need to wake him up, I think.
I'm not shedding any tears. Not over the likes of him.
I'd hope to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. Pure results come from pure methods. I worry about what is yet to come.
Yeah, fair enough.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Yeah.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
You haven't heard what the aliens have been saying? They think the council died because our fleet refused to save them. That we stacked the new council with humans and yes-men. Anderson does his best to be diplomatic, but they act like we're jackbooted thugs enforcing a coup.
Honestly, as was our right, given the... I genuinely believe this. I genuinely believe that we had a right to do this because we saved the Citadel and we saved the bloody Milky Way from Saren and the Geth and the Reaper, well, one of the Reapers, right? And the Council, former Council, did nothing but sabotage us all the way through. So, honestly, suck it up, sunshine. But... I guess, yeah, that is
Majority
democracy
vote
for you.
him. Like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're being civil about it, right? It's not like... You've transformed this into a military dictatorship, but all I'm saying is, former councils had it coming. I mean, not to mention that it was a tactical decision, first and foremost. Not a political one or a strategic one. Sacrifice a fleet of battleships and battlecruisers to rescue a diplomatic ship, or vice versa. Guess what? The ship with barely any armament on it gets sacrificed.
The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. I'm on Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Damage. Let's
I
go.
will. And I'll do it through legal processes, not by a coup attempt.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following.
There is.
Have you got
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
any sign of Kolyat?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
None whatsoever.
Do you have the target?
I've got him.
I'm looking for, oh, he just went into a shop, or,
Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. Target in sight. No sign of trouble.
okay, he's making a run for it.
I see him. I'm following.
How exactly are you following? He's inside the club. Okay.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
No problem so far.
Ah, so our, xenophobic, well, actually, not quite xenophobic, he just hates humans.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
Health
I'm
inspector.
with, Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around
Yeah.
here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah. Just don't let my boss see you.
No, you got it all wrong. Your boss was the one that called me here.
I see him.
Well, I see him too.
Kolyat! Thane!
I saw.
He's heading to Khalid's apartment.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
Oh, worth it, kid.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need help. What the hell?
Khalid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
And try and remember along the way that you were saved by a human.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother... They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them, eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were... older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Yeah, I didn't know that about him. I thought he just
Kolyat,
left because he
I've
was an
taken many
assassin.
bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Oh. Man, that was... We learned so much about so many people with so few words, and that was an experience, alright. I think this concludes our business in the Citadel.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Bad people make a lot of enemies. It could have been anyone.
No, it had to be one hell of an assassin. The best, maybe.
But if you think about it, he's not much different from me and like what I'm doing with criminals in the Citadel here, so...
problem is it? They aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I'm sure we could chalk that up to self-defense, right? Wink.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within C-Sec.
You owe me, Bailey.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
You owe me for several things. Yeah? make it happen. Wink, wink. Alright.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy.
I know C-Sec too well to believe that's true.
I see no fewer than
Yep.
14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was...
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon.
Yep. Okay, so I think we are going back to the Normandy and setting off. We will be back at the Citadel to buy a couple of things, and maybe if there's a task or two to do. I think we still have one left that's like a miscellaneous thing that I couldn't do, although maybe I did finish it. No, there was the fish and there was the credit chit, right? Everything else I've done. And I did those two, like, just now. Well, just now, like, on this final visit. Final visit. It's not the final visit, the whole point is it's not the final visit. On this last visit I did that, I think. I can check in my journal. Assignment, Citadel, found forged ID. Find someone who might make use of a forged ID on the Citadel. And then there's arrival. Right, and of course Project Firewalker. As far as missions are concerned, these are pretty obvious and out there, so... Yeah, we do have one more on the Citadel, Forged ID, someone who might have some use from it. Alright, so my Paragon score is in the final bracket thing. Now I do have a little bit of Renegade, so that's good. Cryo ammo is unnecessary because I have Disruptor ammo. Actually I have Squad Disruptor ammo, which is good. Yeah, I mean, this is probably the worst ammunition type, honestly. AI hacking is kind of useless because I need to get through the armor and the shields. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Slam tier 3, I think, is what I'm going to be going with. So let's purchase a rank in that, and then we have to evolve Slam as the final option, and then that's it. Experience to next level 40, so we're close. And then that's about it. Okay. Right now we have...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Interesting. Okay. Right now, though, we have research to do right here. Advanced training and retrain powers. We already know what that is. Ship enhancements. Modular probe bay. Normandy gains 100% probe capacity and additional probes. This would have been useful a few months ago. Right now is just unnecessarily late. But never mind. Heavy pistol damage, extremely useful. And sniper rifle damage, I think, is also extremely useful, provided this works with the anti-material rifle, which it might not, but I think it does. And then that's all, right? We have extra rounds for the shotgun, but for that we need shotgun damage, which I do not yet own. However, the heavy pistol ammo is going to be very, very useful for all upcoming missions. Now let's check out these unread messages. From Project Firewalker, good work on recovering the Hammerhead in one piece. Right, well, there's still a lot of work to do for that project, so never mind. Let's see where we're going next. Right, so we are done with the Citadel. We're going to be back here eventually, but whilst we're in the area, as it were, we might head over to Boltzmann, over there, and help Kasumi, and, well, we'll see how that goes and what we're going to do after that some other time, but for now, this will keep us preoccupied for a while.